Good morning. It's Tuesday, August 11th. Headed up to the main event, the FLW on the California Delta. Why should you sit there and watch this video? I ask myself that question a lot of times, especially when I click on a video. I start buying in like, what's gonna happen in this video? Well, this video is action-packed. We're gonna get up to the California Delta. We're gonna meet with Randy Pringle. He's the guy in charge of the BBT Best Bass Tournament. Matthew's gonna come up and join me. We're gonna practice for the tournament. Everything's gonna be out there on the table. Come along and see how we do. Appreciate you tuning in. Stop number one, finally, the Pringle residence. We got Randy Pringle, Mr. Fishing Instructor, Mr. BBT.
Good morning, good morning. Take 3 paddles down. He can't touch. Ah.
Good day so far. Randy Pringle, Fishing Instructor.
If you can't beat the price, you're gonna let me know, but give you a chance to do your autos, your homes. You're not only the boat, but you do my UTV, my BBT trailer, my UTV trailer, my storage facilities, and my business. So you got it all covered. I really do appreciate everything you guys do over there at Ben Green Insurance, and I know you're expanding all the time and getting more people on board so they can take care of the customer.
Well, I appreciate your friendship, your business, supporting my business, and most importantly, the tips that you showed me today that hopefully I can carry on through a lifetime and show other people. That's what it's all about.
That's exactly what it's all about, having a good time. And then
wow, that's gotta be a PB. How'd you get him?
Oh, freaking drop shot, look at that.
Good morning. It is Saturday and the last day of practice that Matthew gets to join me. Matthew came up on Thursday and went out and helped me pre-fish. There's no rules in the FLW that you can't pre-fish with somebody that's not in the contest. So Matthew came up and joined me. This morning we had a really fun incident. What happened last night was I disconnected the trailer from the truck so that I could run and get some food and hopefully leave a theft deterrent by pulling the pin. Well, you've already done the math in your head. I didn't put the pin in this morning, so the aftermath isn't too bad. We basically got a little bit of damage right there on the trolling motor, little bit of the bow, but I'm gonna need a new tail light, my Pua. Other than that, everything's good. She's ready to roll. We are launched. We launched out of Brennan Island this morning, Matthew and I. We went and paid the fee at the ranger station, just in case anybody was wondering about that. On the drive over, after we thought about what had just happened with that boat trailer pin, I was absent-minded. I pulled it out as a thefty turn, and something that I observed at a recent tournament is that I feel sometimes, being the insurance guy, that I might give folks a false hope. And what I mean by that is I saw a lot of boats just unlocked, no theft precautions. Removing the pin was not the wise thing to do. Obviously, I just learned that, and I'm sharing it with you. What should I do different than remove that pin? I've got to find a better system, and Matthew had an excellent suggestion and something that he does.
So what we use is probably about a 4 foot steel cable with a padlock. When we put it away, we'll pull the pin, swing the tongue over against the trailer, and lock up the tongue to the trailer.
One level of precaution. Doing something like that clearly would not let you take the vehicle, and this morning, not thinking about it, took the vehicle. So it's not what happens, it's how you react to it, and we're gonna get out there and catch them.
Let's go catch them.
You guys know how to do a Texas rig?
Yeah,
Okay. Little Texas rig with the little weight and the hook?
Yeah.
Or just a drop shot? Yeah. All right, that one and that one. We caught a couple keepers in there. So, yeah. Well, have fun, guys. What's your name?
Junior.
Junior? Ben Green.
Ben Green.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. I have a YouTube channel.
Okay.
And I insure fishermen. That's all we do.
How many subscribers do you have?
Home and their auto. I don't have a lot of subscribers, but I put it out on Facebook, so I get a lot of views without having to click and everything. I don't get paid by YouTube or anything.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm not like a big YouTuber. I just, in my little community and my customers, that's kind of how I communicate with them.
Awesome, sweet.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Well, have fun, guys.
Yeah, thank you so much.
All right.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, you can send me an email or something. Let me know how it is. So far, this has been one of those mornings. Woke up a little bit late, took it a little bit easy. We got a lot of sun yesterday. Had a little issue with the trailer coming apart because I didn't put the pin in. Ran into some anglers, gave them a bunch of tips on how to catch fish, like we know what we're doing. So hopefully they are able to get some. However, if you know fishermen and you know fishermen superstition, when something goofy happens in practice, typically you have a good tournament. Let's hope that is the worst that could happen in practice, and let's hope that we have a good tournament. Catch dinks, so many dinks, these feel big. That's pretty good, dude.
That's a good one. 2-pounder?
Yeah, at least a 2. See you, Sacramento River. When you're in a tournament and you're already spending a lot of money to be there, last thing you want is a violation of safety. Ran over to Ace Hardware, got some red tape, specifically designed to fix that issue. One last thing to worry about. You ever have that friend that comes over at the most inopportune time when you're trying to get things fixed? They sit there and they crack jokes and they waste everybody's time. Well, that's me. I got good buddies, I can tell you that. Practice for today is over, and it is always good to have friends because Michael and Christy Brayback from Brayback Buzzbaits are hosting us for dinner. I'm here at Brayback's house. I really appreciate you guys. Put an awesome dinner on for Matthew and I. One of the other things I appreciate is letting me ship some things to you. I got the Skeeter last week, didn't have a lot of time to get orders in for components. Some of the aftermarket components that I like to use on my boat are made by DD26. DD26 has come out with something called the billet blinker. It's really kind of a dress up for your trim switch and your jack plate if you have one. I also wanted a fresh set of culling clips. DD26 has their branded culling clip. These are the ones I like. Dave's a friend of mine, DD26. I wanted a new set for the new boat. And of course, for your transom, the mean mount. This is probably the 10th mean mount that I've purchased for friends, for family, for my own personal boat. This is the ticket, in my opinion. Check them out. Last but not least, my favorite for what they do, and this is the steering stop. If you've got that motor that goes side to side on the highway when you're driving down the highway, and the plastic ones and the rubber ones don't seem to do the trick, get these. Don't think twice about it. Peel off that Band-Aid. They are expensive. They're a little bit pricey. What they do is they work. DD26, these are the steering stops. Check them out. In order to install the new blinker component, you just take off the old one, remove this section from the original hardware, put the original hardware back on, and install the new component. Make sure everything's nice and flush. Install your new DD26 steering stop right into place. Get the DD26. Slide it right in. Watch the important part. That snubber keeps everything nice and tight. Cull tags. Hopefully I could show you how these work in the tournament. The next upgrade I'm gonna do is install these stomp switches. These control the power pole. If you're not familiar, up and down, real easy. Don't have to have the lanyard around the neck. It's one less thing to worry about and mess with. And I have my assistants, Matthew and Michael. The power pole recommends that you use the actual hole as a guide and a 1/8 drill bit. One more item on the Skeeter I wanted to modify is the step handle, and that's from Bass Boat Concepts. That's out of Temecula, California. Here is Matthew modeling it for me perfectly.
It's pretty sturdy.
Matthew, go ahead and show us how this step assist handle works.
Okay. Boom. 1, 2.
That's it.
There we
Very
go.
easy. Nice job, Matthew. Now go ahead and get off of the boat. We're just leaving the Braybacks house and I discovered something, breaking news, historic. Matthew here got the buzzbait, the small buzzbait with the gold blades. First ever, 001. Tell us about it, Matthew. Show us.
So this is the first one right here. It's got a pretty good color to it, a little shag color with gold blades. And these are 24 karat plated. First baby double buzzbait with the gold blades. I would like to thank Michael Braybeck for this, for whipping this up really quick. And I would also like to thank Michael and Christy for their hospitality.
Good morning. It's the last day of practice for me. Today I'm gonna run over to Big Break Marina. I'm gonna make a trail so that I can get in and out of the marina. A lot of sand is shifted over there. And in the last event, there were 5 claims, people hitting sandbars. So I wanna make sure that I don't put this boat into a sandbar. I also wanted to take this time to do a little bit of a review on the new Skeeter FXR 21. So if you're a Skeeter fan, this segment's for you, and if you're not, I totally appreciate that. Some of you may know I did have an FXR 20, and that was a demo last year. I decided this year to buy the FXR 21. I wanted a boat that can last me quite a long time. I don't know how many years I'm gonna actually be fishing the Toyota Series and up. I'm most likely gonna fish the regional events like the Wild West Bass Trail Pro-Am. So I wanted a boat that really I could try and make as financially feasible as I can. So I wanna have this boat for about 10 years. I have the ZX 225 still, but what I really wanted was something just a little bit bigger in a platform size. So the FXR 21, some of the modifications we went over already, a lot of things just to dress it up a little bit. Power pole stomp switches. By myself with 3/4 of gas yesterday on the Delta with a little bit of current, 72 miles an hour. I think that's pretty phenomenal for a 21 footer. Most important, it's stable. This boat does not shine walk, it's balanced. I don't know if it's something to do with the weight that I took out. I was really concerned about putting lithium batteries in here for the weight savings, because in the FXR 20, when I added another Group 31M lead acid, 68 pounds is what that battery weighs. I actually got a higher top speed. The boat sat down a little bit better in the back end on the 20 footer. On the FXR 21, it's been phenomenal in terms of balance, especially at high speed. When that boat starts wobbling at that high speed, 70 miles an hour, 68 to 70 miles an hour, that's not good. This one does not do it. Very similar to the ZX 225. I like that boat as a beginner boat especially. Trim it all the way down, trim it all the way up, and it balances all the way to top speed. So I'm very impressed with the FXR 21. It's a keeper in my opinion. Everything's laid out and performed beautifully, and no issues with the boat. You could see Matthew was tightening up a power pole bracket, but with new boats, things are gonna shift from time to time. So that's my take on the FXR 21. If you're interested in a Skeeter or a Phoenix or a Vexus, contact the folks at Last Chance Performance Marine. Their information is gonna be in the link in the description on the video. Thanks. Thank you as always to Last Chance Performance Marine for helping me to get out here to fish this Toyota Series FLW. I appreciate you, Mike, Lynn, Dan, Megan, everybody over there in the service department. Thank you very much. We're gonna get back out there, put some trails down, wind down practice. Tomorrow is another practice day, but I'm gonna take that off, make sure that all my gear's tight and ready to rock come tournament day. Decided to come out and practice today. I was gonna practice with Michael Braybeck. Unfortunately, he had hurt his back, so he wasn't able to make it. Nice and beautiful out here on the California Delta. We got a little bit of lightning, we got a little bit of thunder. That means I'm gonna go find some blue sky. Nice thing about the Delta, you can run and get out of the weather. So I was rolling up this cut here and I noticed this fire has been burning for quite some time. I haven't checked the news yet. Where I'm going is on the opposite side, so I'll be downwind from it, but I put my buff on just in case I breathe anything in. Hopefully it helps. But I hope that everybody's okay when I find out what that fire is, because it keeps burning. Hope it's just something that the farmers do and not something tragic. Made it past the smoke. I think what happened there is a lightning strike from that earlier weather that we had come through. Hope everybody's okay. I'm gonna get back to fishing. That's what we're after. That's why you cover water all over this slough, every single channel, every single alley. I burned up today. It's 108 degrees outside. Hopefully I can get these on tournament day. Passion right there, pure passion. Official practice is over. Checking in with you. Didn't go out on the water today. Decided that I was gonna take a day to let all this sun soak out of my body, get a regular body temperature, focus on work a little bit prior to the tournament, and I drove over to Fisherman's Warehouse in Manteca. I'm staying in Rio Vista, but I jumped in the truck, hitched the boat up, drove over here, picked up some things. One of the efficiency tips that I wanted to say thank you to those of you at Fisherman's Warehouse who helped me out is getting line on the reels. Because I didn't want to sit on the boat deck in 110 degrees and reline my reels. So thank you very much to those of you at Fisherman's Warehouse who helped me out. The boat's hitched up because I got to go over to Brabeck's house. I ordered a support for the 360 HD. That is basically a radar on the trolling motor mount, and there's nothing between the top bracket and the radar. So it goes while you're driving. So I'm gonna fix it so it goes like that while you're driving the boat. Practice is over. Big games tomorrow. Stay tuned. Ready, go. That is what we come out here for and put in all the time. Thank you, Clint.
Yes, sir.
How about that for a call? Boom. Tide's going out, right? Are you fine? Hey, Gary, like the way I pro big? Huh? Like the way I big? Okay. Hold out up there. What's that? Go up there? Yeah. No, when you want to weigh them, hold out up there. You got to weigh them all. Oh, okay. Do we have Pro Big?
Alright, we'll weigh a bag of fish here. Benjamin Green?
Yep.
Let's weigh them all first and we'll weigh the bigger. Benjamin Green, Pasadena, California Pro's got the limits. 5 in the bag, looking for 15.6 to jump into the top 10. We got it, man, about 17 pounds, 5 ounces in the 7th place. He's got a big fish we're going to look at. Let's pick her out there, man. We'll get the scales ready for you.
Can I say thank you? Can I say thank you to some people real quick?
We really can't.
Oh, okay, okay.
2 mics up here.
That's fine.
Hold her up there, get your picture while you got her out. Looking for a 710 big bass, just weighed in. That's a beautiful fish, man. I don't think it's a 710,
No.
but it's a 510. Good
Nice.
fish, man.
All right, thank you.
Awesome fish, man. Do that again tomorrow.
All right.
Man.
Thank you.
Thank you, buddy. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Big Daddy. Yeah, 5, but I just missed a lot of opportunities.
Just wanted to let you know what was going on.
All right, sounds good, buddy. I'll talk to you later. Thank you.
See ya.
All right, bye. In golf, when a guy does good, he's the last one to leave the clubhouse. It's only 2:30 and every boat's gone except me. I appreciate all the texts and the phone calls. It's been crazy. It's only a top 10, but the best was Obity said, you got a taste of that, you got a taste of that, and now you're here. You wanted more. Oh, heartbreaker. Heartbreaker. Yeah. Boo-boo.
Benjamin Green, Pasadena, California Pro. Sitting on fire on day 1 with 17 pounds, 5 ounces of bass. Got us another limits. Right now to jump right back into the top 10 cut, we need 8 pounds. You got that?
Really?
Yeah, all you need is 8 right now. 5 today, 8 pounds and 7 ounces. You squeaked in there somehow. 25-12. You are the
That is awesome. Thank you.
5 ounces of bass. It's got some other limits. Right now, to jump right back into the top 10 cut, we need 8 pounds. You got that? Really? Yep, all you need is 8 right now. 5 today, 8 pounds and 7 ounces. You squeaked in there for now. 25-12. You are the bubble boy, we'll call it, in 10th place. We got a ways to go, man. Good job. We're paying out 11 ounces. 13 wood, 2 day total.
I'm still in the top 10. I was still in the top 10 when I weighed in, but barely. I got 8 pounds, dude. I love those colors. That's why I got this one. ...2020 FLW California Delta is concluded. It was pretty cool that I still was in the top 10 when I weighed in, but I know that's not going to last. Thank you for watching this video. Hopefully you found it interesting and entertaining. Please feel free to comment below to let me know what you'd like to see in the future videos. And hit that like and subscribe button. I appreciate it. We'll see you next time.